when it was still airing new on Toonami. Two of the biggest questions we had between Frieza's defeat on Namek and the beginning of the Android arc was what Goku had been up to off-planet. And, ironically, what Vegeta had also been up to off-planet around the time he achieved the Super Saiyan 4. Well, we got our answers to the first in Dragon Ball Super, and in an amazing fan manga story arc from Chibi Doms, which you can watch below. Today, Sayazur gives us an insight to what Vegeta might have been doing around this time. After saving the Earth on several occasions, Son Goku, the Saiyan raised on Earth, became the legendary Super Saiyan. After a long battle, he defeated the tyrant Frieza on Namek. The latter, having survived, went back to Earth to join his father in seeking revenge, but they were stopped by a mysterious boy, also a Super Saiyan. When Goku arrived, the two men tested their respective powers. The young man introduced himself as the son of Vegeta and Bulma, and revealed that he had come from the future to announce a grim fate. Piccolo, who had heard everything, revealed to the others that cyborgs would arrive in 3 years' time, killing them all and decimating mankind. However, he revealed nothing that would compromise Trunks' birth. Between the announcement of his destiny and the appearance of two Super Saiyans, Vegeta was gripped by a deep sense of injustice and anger. As we know, Vegeta states Sakura has become cocky since becoming a Super Saiyan, vowing to one day crush him. He mustn't forget that it is Vegeta who is the #1 Saiyan. Rushing off, there's no way he's staying behind these clowns. A few weeks later, Capsule Corp. Bulma's mother walks into the lab where her daughter's hard at work. She and her father are about to sit down for dinner. Does she want to join? Taking off her protective mask, of course she will. She's going to need a little break. Her mother continuing. She mentions how it's been a few days since they've seen her friend Vegeta. But that animal! Ever since he asked Dad to build him a gravity room, he hasn't come out. He's obsessed with the idea of becoming even more powerful. Training hard, Vegeta laments how he'll never be able to hold 300 times Earth's gravity. Bulma chimes in on the monitor, taunting him with a, "Hi, little prince." Vegeta snaps back. "How dare you interrupt my training, woman!" Giving it right back, Bulma scolds how she was just coming to tell him dinner's ready. But he doesn't care. He just wants to train. However, she's not having it. If he dies crushed in there, it's going to spread blood all over the room. She's cutting the power to the machine. She'll restore it when he's eaten, not before. Thinking what a bad temper she has. He relents, walking out to join the others. His hygiene is a bit lacking. Telling him he stinks, the scientist demands he get cleaned up. The prince reminds he could destroy them all for this affront. So she reminds she can destroy his gravity room if he doesn't get cleaned up. So hurry. Doing as she demands. Night falls. Even in his dreams, Vegeta cannot escape the horror of the Super Saiyans. Standing before Goku and the mysterious Saiyan who effortlessly killed Frieza. He will remind them who the dominant one is among them. You're in over your head, Vegeta! Die! Stepping outside to clear his head, groggy Bulma questions what he's doing. She beckons the prince what he's doing out at this hour. Hasn't she finished pissing him off? Get out of here! Prompting Bulma to bark to the space hobo that she lives here. Though to be honest, she's afraid of what's going to happen in 3 years, when the androids arrive. Pausing for a second, Vegeta has something to ask her. Responding with a, "What?" He wants her to build him the same spacecraft that Goku used to get to Namek? And why would she do that for him? Besides, he already has the gravity room here. However, he'll never progress fast enough staying here. He needs to fight in more dangerous environments if he wants to get stronger fast. Understanding, she should be able to remake one quickly using the plans from the previous model. And in a way, she thinks it's better to know he's in space than on Earth. With a satisfied humph, he doesn't want her to get him wrong. When he's stronger, he will take down those cyborgs himself, then take care of this planet. But she smirks, they'll talk again when he's up to the challenge of a Super Saiyan. Until then, he should go to bed. She'll start on a ship tomorrow. A few days later, touching down, Goku and Gohan make their way to Capsule Corp. Bulma, hard at work on the ship, greets the pair. What brings them here? The elder of the duo starts how they're going to train and wanted to know if he could use the gravity room her father built. She apologizes it's no longer active. She needs to use the gravity generator to integrate it into Vegeta's ship. But she's making a ship for Vegeta? Explaining, the prince said he'll only progress if he leaves Earth, and at least in space it won't give them any trouble here. Gohan speaking, why does she want to help Vegeta get stronger? He tried to kill them all! Though his father reminds they will need his power against the cyborgs. And who knows? He might just change with time. They've seen it with Tien and Piccolo. Speak of the devil. Vegeta stomps over, demanding to know if his ship is almost finished. And when will she have finished repairing his armor? The scientist informs the ship will be done within a week, and she's still working on the armor. She can't do everything at once. Goku suggests that he come train with he and Gohan for the time being. An idea the Saiyan is firmly against. He'll only fight Kakarot to kill him when the time comes. With a smile, if that's what he wants. He'll go train somewhere else then. As the pair zip off, Vegeta dismisses the whole situation. He'll come back when the ship's ready. As he takes off, Bulma's mind wonders that he's rather good looking when you think about it. What a pity he's so unpleasant. Now in the mountains. Either thinking back, meditating, or something in between. We find ourselves in the past. Bardock and Nappa sit side by side on a mission. The latter mentions how Vegeta seems to be in a bad mood. Is he upset about Frieza's reprimand before he left on his mission? The young prince replies how when the day comes, he will crush Frieza and his family, and then the universe will bend its knee to Emperor Vegeta and his Saiyan army. Bardock's scouter going off. They have company. Back in the present, it appears someone tried to get the drop on Vegeta. whoever it is. He smirks as he asks, who'd have thought Prince Vegeta would be holed up on a planet as lost as this one? Cooler's minions! Salza finds it hard to believe he could be the one who brought down both Cold and Frieza. Though it's been a while, Vegeta recognizes these uniforms. They are! Dory cuts him off. His Majesty Frieza's brother sent them to investigate his family's murder. Knees adding the black box on their ship mentions a Super Saiyan, and there's never been a Saiyan more powerful than Vegeta. Yet his power isn't all that impressive. However, Vegeta's simply happy to see him. Their scouters are clearly inhibiting their survival instinct. Cooler would have been better to come in person. Sensing this power-up, the others wonder if this is Vegeta. It's incredible. Korin is astounded to see that he's caught up with Piccolo in such a short time. Then Kami adds how it seems Vegeta will be able to handle the situation for the moment. It's a good thing Son Goku has a Super Saiyan. Otherwise, they'd never be able to stop him. Speaking of Piccolo, Namek can't help but silently lament this progress. Hitting 2.6 million units of power. It's impressive, but not enough to beat Frieza once transformed, let alone the Great Cold. Salza reminds this is still way out of their league. They shouldn't have intervened. As their numbers begin to immediately drop, they decide to quickly withdraw and warn Cooler. Now the final henchman. Knees books it as he tries to contact Cooler. They met Prince Vegeta on Earth and decided to intercept him, but he seems to be able to increase his fighting strength. He's exceeded 2 million power and has taken out his comrades. He doesn't know how high his strength can go, but it's possible he's the executioner of. Piccolo taking out the final minion. Vegeta catches up with him, annoyed he stole his kill. Piccolo beckons who those guys were. Frieza soldiers. With a chuckle, the Saiyan questions if he thought the Earth would be of no consequence after Frieza and his father were killed here. They were the special squadron of Frieza's brother Cooler. He must want to avenge his family's honor. But Frieza's brother, supposing he's at least as fearsome as he was. Vegeta admits he only saw him once when he was a child. He reigns in another part of the universe. This is just what he needed to overtake Kakarot. As Vegeta descends, Piccolo wonders what exactly the prince is up to. Finding he's still alive on the ground, he pleads for his life. If they join forces, they can overthrow Cooler. Working his way through his fair share of minions, the Saiyan snarls he's getting used to this kind of offering. Executing him. He picks up his scouter. It's time to send his boss a message. On planet Kanats. An underling addresses Cooler. They have received his command's report, as well as a declaration of war from the Saiyan Vegeta. After a quick briefing, the shadowy figure queries if he means to say Prince Vegeta's on Earth. Correct. And he seems to have decimated the Salsa Commando very easily. He said that he will come to eliminate him in the Imperial capital in 1 year's time. Cooler states how his brother made his mission on Namek a secret operation. If his father hadn't found him, they'd have no idea that a Saiyan was involved. And even so, they've only had a few pieces of information about who defeated him after they were eliminated on Earth. If it was indeed a Super Saiyan, it could have only been Vegeta anyway. Very well, he'll be waiting for him in his palace. A year from now. And since he's leaving, dispatch soldiers from a base near this planet to take control.